Barbie doll, and today I'm here to show you how to get Instagram famous. Okay, yeah, I know like you all are probably thinking like, did you really make a video on how to get Instagram famous? This is more along the lines of how to become a social media influencer, or what other people would call Instagram famous. Some of the harsher people might call it a Instagram model, just depending on what type of pictures they take. Basically, I'm going to tell you how I did it. Now, I am not going to say that I am the most popular person on Instagram. I have almost about 30,000 followers, but from those 30,000 followers came a lot of opportunities, and seeing as how back in June 2016 I only had 6,000 followers, I've made quite a following in the last few months. First, before I share my 5 tips on how to become Instagram famous or a social media influencer, I'm going to give you a little bit of my backstory on how it happened for me. During June of 2016, I went to Daytona Beach, Florida with my friend, and I took a real off-guard picture that went viral. It got reposted on several different pages through Instagram, mainly pages that were for brown-skinned women and celebrated black women and dark-skinned women and things like that, and different body types. Those were the type of pages that reposted it. From there, my pictures got reposted on Tumblr, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm not sure about Facebook. I don't really get on that too often, but they got reposted a lot of different places. So from there, I was actually already having a collaboration, my very first collaboration with Diamond Dynasty Virgin Hair. So from there, I was gaining followers from that, but not as many as I gained from that picture. So that picture averaged about 7,000 likes. I think it might be 7,000 or 9,000 now, if I'm not mistaken. And basically from there, my Instagram grew and grew. My pictures became more professional looking. I took more time as far as taking my pictures, and then I also gained the opportunity to work with Fashion Nova. That was really exciting for me. That's one of my favorite companies. By working for Fashion Nova, people thought I was like hot shit. So everyone was trying to work with me. Bunch of different companies were trying to work with me, from eyelash companies to people who sold tights, clothing, bunch of hair companies, sunglasses, just everything you can think of, all the girly stuff you can think of. Even from these contact lenses, people were reaching out to me to do different collaborations. So I was super excited about that. From there, from June 2016, through all the collaborations, through all the pictures that have went viral and all of the reposting, I am now here at 30,000 followers, almost 30,000 followers, and I am now, I guess, officially a social media influencer, because the promotions that I do on my page are usually paid for, and they happen pretty frequently. And it has just really been an experience for me getting to work with all of these companies. Not only just getting free product, which is very nice, that a lot of things I don't have to purchase myself, but just the fact of the experiences and all the opportunities that just working with one company and having a really good feed and Instagram page period, how much that has worked for me. Some people say like likes and things don't matter. It only mattered for me as far as getting to be a social media influencer, because if I didn't have any of those followers or likes, I would probably not be chosen to do some of the things that I'm doing now. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into it, so I can show you all how you can grow your following. And if you want to be Instagram famous or a social media influencer, the steps that you should take in order to successfully create a great Instagram page and become the social media influencer that you want to be. My first tip is to stay consistent. I cannot stress that no one's going to want to go to your page if you don't post very frequently. If you're not posting frequently, you could see one day you have 300 likes on a picture, and then the next day you only get, well, not the next day, but the next time you post you only get 100 likes. And that's just because maybe you're not a consistent poster. Staying consistent with your postings will definitely gain your following, because they're gonna know this is the page that I'm gonna look at, this is the page that I want to turn my post notifications on and I want to keep updated with, because this person takes some bomb pictures and I can't wait to see them because this person's so consistent. So that's the same kind of with YouTube. That's what I need to get better on. I'm more consistent on Instagram than YouTube, but as you see how my following is on Instagram and how my following is on YouTube, it's night and day just because of my consistency. Second, you must put effort into your pictures. As you all see from my Instagram pictures, I use different backdrops. Sometimes I even do little photo shoots with my best friend, and we'll go to different places and take photos for my promotional photos and things like that. I put extreme effort into my pictures because I do want other companies to reach out to me and want to work with me because of the quality of my pictures. Not only do I put effort into my pictures just from backdrops and photo shoots and things like that, I also invested in a nice camera, not only for my YouTube, but to take very nice pictures for my Instagram. So even if you all have an iPhone 6, iPhone 6 Plus, iPhone 6 Plus, yeah, well, those two. So in the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus, those cameras have very good quality. Well, those phones have very good quality, and so you could definitely use those to do some of your photos. And those would look nice just as it would with any other camera. But like I said, I invested in this not only for my YouTube, but also for my Instagram as well. Edit your photos. I cannot stress enough, don't put a photo out there that hasn't been like retouched and things like that. It's all cool if you're taking one of those like natural beauty type of ones, but if you're taking a glam type of photo, you want to touch up any blemishes on your face. You want to make these photos look bomb, okay? You need to make sure you're producing the best photo that you possibly can, and just you don't have to do too many filters, you don't have to do things like that, but if you have to, make your photo brighter or make your photo more vivid, sharpen your picture, just make it look like something that you're like, well, that's a really good picture, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you're editing your photos. What's big for me is I post during peak times. If you turn your page into a business page on Instagram, you'll be able to see the time that people most like your pictures. But if you need any help trying to figure out when peak times are as far as Instagram, this is just from my personal experience. I have read on different pages different things, but from my personal experience, the normal peak times for me are about 8 to 12 at night. The reason for this is because everyone's up just playing on their phone, and this is usually the time where I get the most likes on my picture. Not necessarily in the morning or during the day, it's usually at the nighttime. So usually when I post a bomb ass picture, I wait until later on in the night to post it, because I know that's when my picture will end up reaching the most people. Number 5 is to find what works for you. So basically, if you have a page that you want to specifically dedicate to fashion, only really post fashion posts. You really want to create your type of feed. My type of feed is kind of all over. It's more of girly, so I do hair. Sometimes I do makeup, and other times I do fashion. It's kind of all over the place as far as my promoting goes. So that's what works for me. Just doing a little bit of something. Some people just have stuff that's specifically for home or for babies or things like that. Find the feed that works for you. There's a girl who is plus size and she does yoga. That works for her because that has drastically gained her following. If you're a natural girl and you want to do a natural feed, you just find what feed works for you, because this could bring a bunch of different opportunities for you. Like I said, if you're a girl who's natural, you could get a ton of free natural hair care products that people want you to promote just because you take these amazing pictures and have an amazing feed. Last, well, this is not necessarily a tip to get to there, but it certainly helps. There are a lot of different websites that help influencers become bigger and work with bigger companies such as Revfluence, FameBit, Grapevine, things like that. You can basically sign up for it. It'll calculate how many followers you have total from your Instagram, I think it might be Twitter and YouTube. It'll calculate that all together, and it'll give you one big number, and it'll show kind of how much your reach is, and they'll have different qualifications for each company. Specifically on Revfluence, it'll tell you how much you should be charging. You can like basically pitch yourself to the companies that you want to work with, and they can choose if they want to work with you or not. That definitely helps your following. I definitely got to work with Hairfinity because of Revfluence, and I might possibly be working with another big company because of Revfluence. But sites like that help with social influencers will definitely help grow your following. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this really helped you all out. Mind you, this is not to be superficial or say that you need a bunch of Instagram followers. This is just specifically for people who want to be social media influencers and have the passion to do some of the things that I'm doing right now and that I hope to grow within my career. So again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and also make sure you give this video a nice thumbs up. Please feel free to comment below if you have any questions or any new video suggestions, because I'm open to take suggestions. Thank you all so much. Love you all. Bye.